at the head of the market, 9-2 currently. Turpin Green also well backed, that's currently 11-2. 8-1 is Cornish Rebel, also 8-1 Idle Talk and Vodka Bleu. Drifting is State of Play, 10-1 from 8-1. Juveneur is fairly solid at 12-1. Preacher Boy, 12-1. And Ardahay, I do like this horse. I was impressed with its performance when winning at Cheltenham, and he looks like a progressive horse. Even though he's been up to £11, Mr. David England taking off 5 is valuable, and I think this horse will have a very good chance, and definitely my each-way money will be down on this horse. Ardahay at 14-1. 16-1 is Presenting Express, who, if it wins today, will complete the hat-trick from the Emma Lavelle yard, and they go 25-1 bar.
50th Hennessy Cognac Gold Cup, and as they head to the first, Parsons Legacy sits out in front, leads up to Idle Talk, Preacher Boy and State of Play. Celtic Bard will be the back marker at fence number 1, which they're all over safely. Turpin Green, perhaps a tiny mistake from him. Second is the first of the ditches, Parsons Legacy, from Preacher Boy and Idle Talk and State of Play. Roscom is next, and Cornish Rebel with those from Napolitan and Juveneur and Vodka Bleu. Bothanard towards the inside from Omni Cosno Touch, and then comes Turpin Green and Mongemon, and Presenting Express is followed through by Celtic Bard. As they come to fence number 3, Celtic Bard gave it plenty of daylight right at the back of the field. A couple more plain fences on the far side to take. And as they head to the first of those, Parsons Legacy, maroon jacket with the yellow sleeves, is just the leader. Towards his outside in black and yellow colours is Preacher Boy, and then the grey Roscom towards the inside of the track. Right on the inside as well in blue colours is State of Play. Cornish Rebel in the red and white is next to him. Timmy Murphy has Vodka Bleu, widest of all, green sleeve jacket right up on the outside. Close up to the leaders is Idle Talk as they make the run to the 6th, which is the cross fence. He's probably in 3rd or 4th places in the stripes of red and grey. Napolitan and Omni Cosmo Touch in mid-division, and Bothanard goes the shortest way. Conrad Dwyer keeping him right to the inside as they begin the run down the side of the track. Mongemont, Robert Thornton has him last but 1. Turpin Green is towards the outer as well. And Ardahay, it looks as if the saddle might have slipped for David England. He's right up on the outside of them as they come down to the cross fence. And getting over it there, Presenting Express has gone through to lead them, and it looks like Ardahay is out of the race as they come to the home turn for the first time. And it's Presenting Express now moved through. Barry Fenton takes it up. 2 in 2nd position, Preacher Boy, and then comes Idle Talk just about in 3rd from Parsons Legacy, early leader back in 4th. Then State of Play and Roscom, who is followed through by Vodka Bleu towards the outside from Juveneur. Napolitan in company with this Bothanard towards the inside from Mongemont. And then comes Celtic Bard continuing to be just about the back marker. Turpin Green towards the rear with him as they come to the 2nd of the ditches. It's fence number 8. Celtic Bard continues to give his fences plenty of daylights. Couple more plain fences before the water. Presenting Express leading up to Preacher Boy in 2nd place, and Idle Talk was over in 3rd. And in behind those, Parsons Legacy and State of Play and Juveneur and Roscom and Omni Cosmo Touch and Vodka Bleu and Mongemont towards the inside with Cornish Rebel and Bothanard. Then Napolitan, then comes Turpin Green as they come over the next plain one. Turpin Green in company with Celtic Bard right at the back of the field. Number 11 is the water, the only time they take it in the Hennessy. And it is Presenting Express who leads narrowly to Preacher Boy, nearest to us in the black and yellow jacket. Then Idle Talk was just over it in 3rd position from Parsons Legacy. Vodka Bleu on the outside, State of Play right against the rails. The grey Roscom with those, and the green cap of Juveneur. Mongemont, the dark green jacket on the inside of Omni Cosmo Touch. Cornish Rebel, red and whites, just losing a little bit of ground. Napolitan is next to him. Bothanard, then comes Celtic Bard, and Turpin Green is being pulled up. Turpin Green not going out on the 2nd circuit. Tony Dobbin has brought him to a halt as they head now to fence number 12. Preacher Boy and Presenting Express together to Idle Talk, who took it in 3rd position. And then comes Parsons Legacy. They approach another ditch. Then Mongemont and Juveneur getting closer with State of Play and Roscom and Vodka Bleu. Napolitan is next from Cornish Rebel. Then comes Omni Cosmo Touch as they jump this ditch. And then Bothanard in company with those as they head now on towards another plain fence down the far side. And it's still Presenting Express Just about leading. Parsons Legacy and Preacher Boy, though, touchdown almost level with him. State of Play, Juvenile, Mangement, they're just tucked in behind the leaders. Vodka Bleu right up on the outside as they have two more plain fences over on the far side to take. This is number 15. Which they are all over okay. Bothonard, though, is jumping slowly and big at the back and is becoming detached from the others. As is Presenting Express leading to Parsons Legacy, Preacher Boy, Idle Talk, Juvenile, State of Play, Mangement. Just in behind those is Celtic Bard, and on the outside then is Vodka Bleu. Roscom's under pressure. Omni Cosmo Touch in behind those. Napolitan is struggling at the back of the main group. They only have 5 more to take now in this 50th running of the Hennessy. Preacher Boy, Lake Naspel, is going to lead him onto the cross fence in the black and yellow to Presenting Express and Idle Talk and Mangement into 4th. Vodka Bleu the outside, and then comes Parsons Legacy. From State of Play towards the inside, and Cornish Rebel is just in behind those as they come then to the cross fence. Preacher Boy, just the leader. State of Play in the blues, almost with him right on the inside. And then Idle Talk, and right on the outside, the green sleeves, is Vodka Bleu, who's now emerging into 2nd position. Juvenile coming through into 5th. Mangement slips back to 6th place as they make the turn into the straight. And then Omni Cosmo Touch and Parsons Legacy and Celtic Bard and Presenting Express, who's now dropped away, and then Cornish Rebel. 4 to jump then. The black and yellow is Preacher Boy. From the blue colours of State of Play, Vodka Bleu towards the stand side, the green sleeves. Juvenile behind those. And then Idle Talk and Parsons Legacy and Mangement. The final open ditch coming up with Preacher Boy, State of Play, Vodka Bleu and Juvenile, the 4 almost in line from Omni Cosmo Touch, and then Parsons Legacy and Idle Talk as they head down towards the 2nd last. And now Paul Moloney and State of Play have powered into a 4-length lead at the 2nd last. Juvenile's moved into 2nd. Behind him then in 3rd place is Preacher Boy and Omni Cosmo Touch. Vodka Bleu certainly didn't stay as they head down towards the final fence down. State of Play and Paul Moloney just slightly to the left, but he's clear in the Hennessy. Heads up the run in now. Juvenile, Mick Fitzgerald trying to get after him. Then Preacher Boy and Omni Cosmo Touch, but they're well inside the last half furlong, and it is State of Play in front by 5 lengths. Juvenile won't give up, but State of Play is better, and State of Play for Evan Williams and Paul Moloney wins the Hennessy. Juvenile was 2nd, Preacher Boy in 3rd, and Omni Cosmo Touch was 4th.
To Connections of State returned at 10 to 1, ridden by Paul Moloney. 2nd was Juvenile at 12 to 1. 3rd, Preacher Boy, who ran a great race at 12 to 1. And 4th was number 16, Omni Cosmo Touch, who also ran a good race at a big price, 28 to 1 for the Sue Smith.